Yo, what up, it's Don.
Family here.
Soul Brothers, of course. Soul Squad. I see you back with a review of a very, very, very expensive shoe. And the most technologically advanced shoe ever made.
I don't know about that.
What's more technologically advanced?
Did you see Shaq's shoe with his phone in it back in 2000?
Oh shit, you're right. You're right.
Remember that shit?
You're right.
That's so funny, man. That is the most technologically advanced shoe ever.
Yeah, or like for any of you old boys, there was a shoe called a show called Get Smart, and the dude had a phone in his shoe.
Really?
He was like a CIA guy or something.
No idea.
A spy guy, and he pulled his phone out and pull a fucking.
So he has to take out his freaking shoe.
Yeah, he takes his shoe off and he puts a dirty ass shoe to his face.
That's pretty nasty.
Yeah. So, anyways, but this is the Hyperadapt.
Hyperadapt.
With Earl technology, and you already got the E coming off on here.
Yes.
That didn't take long. I don't like that. $700. They better reinforce that Earl on that insole.
But anyways, all right. So it's $720. Is it comfortable? Is it worth it? How's the technology, the auto laces and stuff like that? So we'll get right into that. So starting off with the traction. Traction is very grippy.
It reminds me of the traction of like the Jordan 10.
Really? I have no idea.
A little bit, yeah. It's kind of has just like lines across.
Yeah. So I mean, it's very grippy. No problems anywhere. I will say it'll probably have durability issues because the black rubber part is actually really, really thin.
Yeah, it is.
So if you walk around a lot or run or whatever, I feel like it's gonna wear down pretty quickly. But other than that, yeah, traction was good. One thing I did have a problem with was when I was walking upstairs. You know, like when you're walking and then you put, so here's the edge of the stairs like this, right? And you're walking. Sometimes I would put it where it hits the actual blue thing, unit or whatever,
engine or whatever.
Yeah, so I would feel that sometimes, so I didn't like that. But
yeah, that's not cool. You could probably crack that.
Yeah, it's just
not
something
easily, but I mean,
yeah, something I felt. But you know, there's the traction, the cushion. Yeah, it's not that good. I mean, it's fine.
It doesn't look that good.
Yeah,
it looks like kind of cheap.
Super, yeah. The foam looks really cheap and stiff, and it is very stiff to the touch.
Yeah.
Probably just some kind of EVA foam or something. I don't know. Phylon. And if you take out the insole is pretty thick. It says Earl on it, and there's a shit ton of hair on it. That's nasty. But yeah, in the forefoot it's pretty damn thin. But in the heel, it's pretty thick, but it's nothing comfortable.
Right.
So step-in comfort's alright, but like the actual like compression of the cushion and stuff like that is not that nice. Like it feels like, I don't know, just some regular ass shoe. You know what I'm saying? Like Air Monarchs or whatever, you know. You know,
don't disrespect the Air Monarchs like that, though.
Oh yeah, sorry. But yeah, so the Hyperadapt is nothing special like Lunarlon, like in the Zoom Flies, or Boost, in the Ultra Boost or anything like that. The cushion is pretty stiff, and yeah, so there's that. Which I was disappointed in. But.
Yeah, obviously.
Alright, now moving on to the materials. The materials, I was actually, as I broke it in and stuff like that, it gets really soft. It's a jacquard / knit material. It reminds me of the Jordan 29s.
Yeah.
That's a really pretty nice material. It just doesn't look crazy good for some reason. I don't know why.
Yeah, it looks a little budgety.
Maybe it's because it's so like thick or something.
It's like a good performance material.
Yeah.
But it's not like a good aesthetic material.
Yeah.
You feel me? And then you got this gnarly heel counter in the back, which at first I was like, that's nuts. Why do they do that?
Yeah.
But this is actually, there's LEDs in here, so you got wiring and stuff in there, so I get that.
But yeah, so the materials are nice. It gets really soft. It is super thick though. But if you want like a super thin material, you're not gonna get that here. It's super thick, cumbersome. It's not cumbersome. It gets soft, but like, I don't know, it just felt like I had a lot of shit on my foot, you know what I'm saying?
A little bulky?
Yeah, a little bulky, so I didn't like that. But other than that, yeah, it's a nice soft material. Moving on the fit, I did go down to a size 7 because they didn't have a size 7.5. And yeah, just go true to size. I mean, it's really, really narrow.
Right.
So if you're a wide footer, I think you probably shouldn't even get these shoes, you know what I'm saying? But, so there's that. I mean, yeah, so moving on to like the actual auto lacing. It's cool, you know what I'm saying? Like you.
I mean, it looks dope.
Yeah, it looks. Yeah,
it sounds dope.
Yeah,
I mean,
I had a lot of people. Yeah.
I mean, it's crazy. It's a crazy thing.
Yeah. Remember the Japanese woman? Oh, very cool.
Oh yeah, yeah.
We were at the outlets and I was wearing these. I wore these a lot, and then it was a little tight, so I loosened it, and then she was like, "Oh, it's very cool," you know. But yeah, I mean.
But it's not really practical, right?
Yeah, so I mean, okay. So another thing is like, when you loosen it all the way, it still wasn't easy for my foot to go into the shoe.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like in the Ultra Boost, you can just slide it in. The Luna Epics, you can just slide it on, stuff like that. But this, I kind of have to like jam it in, and like, you know, with like old school shoes, and like, you know, hit my foot on the ground and stuff like that for my foot to go into the shoe. And then, of course, it auto laces once it recognizes that once you put some weight onto the heel, it auto laces, and then you can set the tightness to whatever you want by holding down one of the buttons, I believe. And so it's an auto tightness, which is really cool.
Yeah.
But it's just like not practical, you know.
The idea comes from obviously Back to the Future with the Air Mags.
Yes.
And in the movie, which was actually that took place, you know, supposedly in 2015, which is, you know, old at this point. We're not even close to that. I mean, this is a good attempt, and I appreciate that they're trying to push the technology, but practically it's not there. I mean, in the Air Mags, you set your foot in, and he presses a button, and it just snaps onto your foot, which is that's cool. I mean, this is like all right, come on, like, you know, an Ultra Boost or a Lunar Epic, you just slide it on your foot and it's over. It's the whole. You don't even need to tighten or loosen anything.
Yeah, and like if you hear it, it doesn't sound like great. You know, like let's.
I kind of like the sound.
Really? It's really hard to press though.
Yeah, it is. It is hard to press. I got it to light up.
Does it sound good? It sounds weird.
I like that sound.
Really?
Yeah, it sounds like a fucking robot.
We're gonna do the robot dance. But yeah, so and also in the manual it said do not get wet. Or else you will explode. It doesn't say that, but it says do not get wet. Just like
and the light we never talked about. I like the light.
The light's pretty cool.
It's cool, and there's LEDs in the back here too. Yeah. I mean that's cool. I mean it's not on all the time. Obviously, like fucking light up Heelys or something.
Yeah.
You know, but it just it'll flash when you touch it, and it's a nice little touch. I think it's dope.
Yeah.
Especially knowing that it's not just a light up shoe.
Yeah.
It's an actual like mechanical shoe, or you know, has an engine in it, a functioning shoe. So that's dope.
And another thing is ventilation. So these shoes are freaking hot. Like the material is super thick, and so I guess for winter it's good, but it's not a very good summer shoe. And like my foot was super hot in this. I constantly had to take it off. Like when I was like eating and shit, I just took it off because it was too hot, you know.
Damn.
Yeah. So wrapping it up, $720 for a impractical shoe. I guess. I mean, it's also like aesthetically. We need to touch on.
Yeah, we have to.
So aesthetically, what do you think? Yeah.
I mean, this looks like your average
dad shoe.
Dad kind of runner, kind of trainer.
Yeah.
Like kind of like the cooler dad that doesn't want the Air Monarch, even though the Air Monarchs are the goats, but. You know what I mean? Like, it just doesn't aesthetically... And I think a lot of it has to do with just this pattern here.
I don't know. It's super thick here, too.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of material here on the side where the laces are supposed to be.
Yeah, for sure.
So, I aesthetically, I mean, it looks cool, but, like, it doesn't look very nice.
It looks pretty average. I mean, it's not, like, bad or anything. It's like a normal shoe.
Yeah.
But for $720, and it's, like, a very... groundbreaking shoe, groundbreaking technology. I think aesthetically it could have been a little doper.
Yes.
For sure, you know. So why they didn't make this Flyknit, I have no idea. I think that would have helped it a lot aesthetically.
Well, this is basically like a Flyknit performance,
but it doesn't,
woven, whatever.
Performance-wise, yeah, but it doesn't look like this material doesn't look great.
Yeah, they should have put like a Kobe 9 Elite kind of pattern on it, which would have been dope, but. Alright, so wrapping things up, $720, is it worth it?
Double up.
No.
Just double up.
It's not worth it. I mean, they have all the sizes available on the sneakers app. If you guys want to go ahead and cop a pair, all the colorways, they basically have a lot, all the sizes.
But it's in an exclusive section of your Nike Plus account. So if you got a notification saying visit your exclusive Nike store, it's in there.
Yeah.
And that's the only way to get it.
Yes, but yeah, for $720, is it worth it? No, I don't know why you would ever get these unless you like the only.
I mean, I would get these if they were like super cheap.
If they were like $300, that'd be okay.
It would be like a cool little thing.
Yeah, exactly. But $720 is way too much money.
That's a lot of money.
And the only
Plus
reason
tax?
plus tax, yeah.
Damn.
Yeah,
There's a
and
dude riding a horse out there. Anyways.
and the only reason I kind of liked wearing it is because there's so much attention on it. Like everyone's like, "Oh, dude, you got those are really cool." But other than that, it wasn't crazy comfortable. The auto lacing wasn't like it's a gimmick. Is what I would say at this point.
Yeah.
And it's hot. It feels bulky. Let's weigh this. I forgot to weigh this. Let's weigh this shit. 13.83. Pretty heavy for actually a casual running shoe, and those in my size are probably like 8-7 ounces. But yeah, so that's my review. I don't really like them too much. But
a lot of hype.
Yeah,
a lot of hype.
But
a lot of hype on this.
Don't hate me for saying that. But anyways, that's it. That's the review of the Hyperadapt auto lacing. And thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys next one.
Later. Peace.